Another story from my experiences. I was working as a reader and a tarot teacher. I was teaching classes to read tarot cards in this store in Houston, Texas, where I was living at the time. And one day, this woman walked into the store and she wasn't there to see me. And I could overhear her conversation with the owner of the store. And she was saying that she had an entity in her house and she had had it cleared, but she wasn't really sure if it was gone and she was looking for sage to get rid of it and all of this stuff. And I walked over to her and I said, honey, there's not an entity in your house. And she said, what do you mean? And I said, whatever it is tied to you. I said, it's a child. I said, but the thing of it is, I said, this, and I kept saying she. I said, she is attached to you on a soul level. I said, but she was never in the living world. And I didn't understand because it was just coming out of me. And she said, she said, I don't know what you mean. And I said, are some of the things that are happening, are they childlike, like things that a child would do if they were trying to get your attention or upset with you or something? She thought about it for a second and she said, yeah, they kind of are. She said, like coffee cup getting knocked over, or she said they're all little things that a child would do. And she started to cry, and I reached out to hug her, and when I did, she reeled back. I thought she was going to fall. And she said, oh my God, when you touched me, I knew who it was. I said, well, who is it? And she said, well, I'm afraid to tell you because you might think bad of me. And I said, honey, I don't judge anybody, ever. Don't throw stones in a glass house, okay? I said, who is it? And she said, when I was very young, I had an abortion. Then it made sense. Soul tied to the soul, but never in the living world. And she said, and I have felt so guilty about it ever since. And I said, that's what she's trying to tell you. It's not to be upset with yourself anymore. Don't, because she's fine. I said, and it is a she, by the way. I said, she's never been angry with you. And that's what she's trying to tell you. To stop tormenting yourself over something that there's no need to. And I told her, I said, go home and find yourself some quiet time and light a white candle and talk to your daughter. And she said, okay. And she felt much better and she left. But that's how it happens for me. It's just like, boom, there it is. I did a reading once. This woman sat down, and I always, if they're in front of me, I always like to put my hands on top of the cards and their hands and on top of that so I can make a connection. And as soon as I put my hand on top of hers, I saw a white boat. Just a picture of a white boat in my mind. And I started to laugh, and I asked her, I said, when we're done with this reading, would you please tell me what the deal is with this blue boat that's being painted white? And I mean, the look of shock on her face. She said, oh my God, my boyfriend just bought me a blue boat and I'm painting it white. I said, oh, okay, well, let's get on with the reading. So yeah, that's kind of how it happens. Next time I'll tell you how I found out I can talk to the dead. That was a shock. Talk to you later. Bye.